I am addicted to free gacha games. There's something so captivating about pulling the lever and watching your hard-earned currency get flushed down the drain. I keep rolling and I start to feel warm. That's the love of the game. The warmth also comes partly from the blood running down my knuckles from punching and shattering my monitor. I have just received my third copy of the worst standard banner character in the game. As I pick up my keyboard's scattered keys, my download has finally finished.
But we're just getting a taste of them. I'm like, I'm tired of getting a taste of them. I want the whole load.
Wuthering Waves has just dropped possibly one of the best patches for a gacha game ever.
The going crazy right there from my man, bro. Get off they cocks.
Maybe so, but I think it's a completely valid opinion. A major expansion to the game with a huge new region and heavy quality of life changes alongside a release for the PS5, not to mention the new characters and tons of new gameplay elements. Those are some big steps, and Kuro has definitely made some improvements to areas that were previously lacking as well. The story has just become way better than before. Looking back at 1.0, it wasn't great. The highs were great, but it got weighed down heavily by the beginning, and even the devs know that. They let new players skip straight to the new area halfway through the main story. But now, every interaction feels purposeful, nothing feels overbearing. The characters outside of Rover actually interact with the world and each other with real personalities. Brant and Rakia are silly clown pirates that put on a show with their funny Pokemon. Phoebe is a church girl devoted to her faith who kindly explains the way things work in Raguna. Why does she look so squishy? Zanny is a really hot, overworked office lady that focuses on her work and has no time for games. Carlotta has a strong, commanding aura for someone that's so small. This NPC is just tweaking, bro. What the fuck? Throughout the story, I felt like the characters were actually connecting with each other instead of being designed for the sole purpose of glazing the rover. Sure, there's a little bit of gathering wives going on at certain moments, but it feels more natural this time around at least. I appreciate how the story isn't just a bunch of people standing in a circle talking to each other. They're walking around, interacting with the environment. The camera's not static. They hide things in the background, like Carlotta sneaking around and this guy showing up as well. By the end of the story, you can definitely tell Kuro's been cooking, especially when comparing it to moments in 1.0.
Chanel! Who the fuck's Chanel?
Voice acting has definitely improved. From small portions that I played in English, the direction is definitely a lot better compared to something like 1.0. And Carlotta definitely hits, but Zanny though? I'm Italian and she sounds Russian. Russian here, she sounds Italian. Polish here, she sounds sexy. Even NPCs have good voice direction. I wish I could talk more about it, but I play in the JP dub and it's always been good enough for me. In terms of other areas people thought were weak at launch, we'd have to look at the music. It's regarded as not very memorable, which I can understand. I can only remember the boss themes, and that's probably due to bashing my head into the holograms over and over again. Even going back and looking at some OSTs, I'm thinking, damn, I swear I've never heard this before in my life. If I have,
if I didn't, may God murder my children.
No, don't say that.
Please, kill them today. Right now, today.
but Rinascita's tracks definitely have some bangers. Sentry Construct theme is a personal favorite of mine. A general increase in quality is noticeable for sure throughout the whole region. Speaking of the region, Rinascita is huge and the environments are extremely diverse. Raguna's definitely got the Italy vibes going on, but it's also like Altissia from Final Fantasy 15. They even forced you to take a non-skippable gondola ride. The first area is pretty standard, but they've got some real Elden Ring shit going on over on this side of the map. The landscapes are so beautiful, it made me want to explore as much as I could, and doing so was made so much easier with flying. Flying is actually so huge for this game that I was actually disappointed going back to older regions and seeing the tool was disabled there. It sucks that it's region locked to Rinascita, but hey, at least it's free. The new puzzles and challenges around the world are more engaging as well. Flight challenges, coloring books, dream patrol challenges. The region is just filled with countless things to do. As expected, combat remains great. The new tactical holograms got hands, but an extra challenge is always welcome. The new playable characters though? Carlotta is definitely my new favorite to play. Her playstyle and rotation is pretty basic, but it just feels great to use.
Police steady watching me. Every day they clocking me. Red alert, I'm the dangerous. I keep that clock on me.
Playing a truly ranged character in Wuthering Waves feels so liberating. Besides Carlotta, Rakia is playable for a short time in the story, and she sucks. Her skill has a strong vacuum effect, and you can even throw out another tornado on a different character using her gadget. She seems good for Havoc characters, but we'll see what else she can do when she fully releases. Even old characters get some love through the new set effects, but especially through the Nightmare Echoes. Thundering Memphis finally became usable with a faster attack alongside a few other boss echoes receiving similar attacks and new effects. As a result, characters like Zhang Liao and Changli get better echoes now. Quality of life has been huge in this patch. Mainly the option to synthesize items anywhere has been a big hit for me. Fucking game of the year, just click the buttons, you win. Okay. My lazy ass can finally max out some characters since I don't have to go all the way to the table just to make a single golden ring. Conversion was also a big help, letting me get the new mats for Carlotta instantly. Exploration progress also ended up getting overhauled with a new UI and offering new milestone rewards. Immersion mode hides the UI and it helped me record some clean footage for this video. I wish we could just edit the UI the way we'd like, since completely removing it is a bit much, but it's still good to have around. It's not just me that feels like this patch has been one of the greatest ever. Lots of tweets and comments online feel the same way. Kuro games themselves have even said 2.0 has broken records for them, hitting a single day revenue high with the release. With the intent of releasing more major patches every 6 months, I think Wuthering Waves will continue to improve from its already strong position. Seeing how Rinascita's first patch turned out gives me high hopes for the future. The story got better, the music got better, and the voices got better. There's just a huge quantity of high quality content in the patch. I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the characters will perform in game and what's in store for the future. Was the patch really that good? Let me know what you think. Later.